Hi, this is Gloria Coppola from Massage Pro CE. Join me for some teaching tips and tools for those of you that are new to the teaching profession in massage, or those of you that just need a little support and encouragement.
Do you have a student perhaps in your class that it kind of is isolated, nobody wants to work with them, maybe nobody really likes them, and you just don't know what to do? Well, there's a few things that we can do, all right? Some schools might have a counselor, in their environment, but most often we don't, okay? So you can probably pulling your hair out trying to find all different ways to get the interactive thing going on there. There's something that I'm noticing in the massage school system lately, and it kind of disgruntles me a little bit, and it's my pet peeve because the industry has changed somewhat in the school systems. Some schools take in students no matter what because of the money. Okay, and then you, the instructor, is getting so frustrated trying to figure out every single way to help and guide that student to be a really good massage therapist when all they're doing is taking up space. So if you've talked to them, if you've had them in counsel, if you've worked with your group in every single possible way that you can think of to help support this person, if you have found out whether or not they're going through some difficulties in life and you've listened to that, and maybe there's something you can do as a compassionate being to help support that, but it's still not working, it's not your fault. And you need to remember that, because sometimes you're going to get students in these programs that are just put in there to fill up a seat, to make the numbers in administration. It's true. And no matter what you do, you're going to go home and you might feel bad about it. You might blame yourself that you can't get through this student. It is not your fault if you've done everything you could do. So every once in a while, you're going to have that student that unfortunately may just drop off to the side, never make it. But as long as you know that you've done everything you could to help them, support them, and guide them, then you've done your job. And maybe if you've done all that, even that student that begins as a problem might turn around because maybe you're the first person that cared in their life. I had a student one time, didn't belong in the program, and quite honestly, I didn't want him in the program. But you know what? As time went on, in supporting this person, guiding them, listening to them, not letting them push me down, because they're so used to getting kicked hard in their life, they're trying to kick back, and they want to see how you're going to respond, and are you going to be there for them in the end? Well, I was, and that person became a massage therapist. Along the way, I had to suggest some counseling, I had to suggest some different trainings because of learning deficits that I noticed, and I had to actually put him in a different class out of the original class that he was in because of some of the dynamics that had developed between him and his fellow students. So I said, you know what, you need a fresh start. And it worked, but it may not always work. So as long as you have pulled all your cards out, you've worked them, you've been there to support that student, remember, there's going to be 1% that doesn't belong in that massage program. And it's okay as long as you did a good job trying to help them. Thank you for joining me today.